everybody, this is Tembiota and I'm back with another Transformers video review. This time I have Botcon 2014 Pirates vs. Knight Souvenir set figure number 2 in the Souvenir set number 3, which is Pirate Clone Wingspan. And this is a homage to the G1 Wingspan. He is made from the Transformers Go Air Viacon. Specifically, they released this only in Japan. So it has all the little tabs and stuff that they had for the arms microns. So he does come with his arm micron, and this one he comes with the white one, and like with Pounce, it can transform into the iguana. Like I said before, there's no instructions on how to do it, but it's pretty easy, so not really that hard. So you can take the weapon and you can put it in a couple places. You can tab it onto here, you can tab it onto any one of these little spots on his wings. Then he has a tab underneath here, so you could actually go like that and tab him on the bottom of the wing. You could tab him on like this underneath the wing. There's just kind of many different play options for him. Although if you tab him on the bottom of the wings, then he's not going to be able to sit flatly on the ground. So yeah, inside the box also with the gun, he does come with his instructions, and like before, it is the it doesn't say his name, it just says Dread Pirate Crew instead of Wingspan. And then you look on the back right here and you see that it has a picture of him, and it is different than the other, than Pounce. So there you go, it's a little bit of a glare, but it does say Dread Pirate Crew. So looking at that, he has the same exact technical data as Pounce, and then I think he has the same exact bio as Pounce also. So you can pause that if you want to read that also. So for transformation, it's very, 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 very similar to Pounce. Since this was remolded from, or a little bit re-engineered from the Viacon mold, there are little things that I'm kind of nitpicky about here because he doesn't transform properly, and I haven't been able to figure out how to transform him properly because whenever he came in the box he was like this. So these don't tab in all the way sometimes, and then if you take this and you tab it in right here, it doesn't close all the way. You have a gap right here. So if you push it apart and you push it in, then you have a gap here. So it's that's kind of what I got from right here. This is the bottom of him. And so to transform him, we're just going to pop these apart for right now, and then take the arms and fold those up like that. And you see there's a tab right here, and that tabs into right into here. There's no place to tab it into, but it all locks into place because of this tab and then this tab right here. Let me move this up a little bit. Alright, so then what we want to do is take this and we'll flip all this down, and just like before, split it, and then just like before, start flipping the panels up. So as you can see, he transforms very much the same way. I forgot to do this first. You want to take this and flip this forward like that. Because if you don't do this beforehand, you could potentially scratch the paint on the windshield right here. So you want to flip the toes up. See, there's a peg and a hole, just like before. And this is very reminiscent of the G1 Pounce and Wingspan because they looked very similar in their robot forms, but they looked very different in their alt forms. So I guess that's the main reason why they used these figures. So you want to take this. You don't want to flip this back yet. You want to take. Maybe I should have done this earlier, but I can't. Supposed to flip up. I'm having problems with flipping it up in its current state. So let me move these down a little bit. There it goes, like that. I'll flip those down. Alright, flip this arms back up, flip that, the head, see, the head, does the same exact thing. The arms transform the same exact way. You take them, flip them, and then rotate them like that. It may have been a little fast, so take it. So you take it and rotate it like this, rotate that, and then pull it down. So let me get him standing up. These guys don't. Then you want to flip out the hands. And you just take his gun, and then you can tab it into his hand like that. And then looking at articulation, let me move this out a little bit. Looking at articulation, it's pretty much the same as Pounce. So for Wingspan, you have his head, and you can move it up a little bit. That's kind of moving because of this one's not as hard to move as the other one. Maybe it's just kind of stuck a little bit, but you can see you can turn the head and all that stuff. Then you have the same with the arms. You can move forward and back because of that ball joint, and then it can go out. And then you have this rotation right here. You have a ball joint, which I consider the elbow right there, and then he has the wrist, but that's really transformation. And you come down here, no waist. To the hips, you have the ball joint, so forward, back, and then a cut for out. This one too is really stuck, so it's really hard to pivot. It'll pivot in, but it won't pivot out so much as it does in. Then you have the knee joint, then you have your toes, and that's about it for this guy. As in articulation. So if you want to take a quick look at the back side of him, because it's a little bit different because he has the wings right here. You can fold him back like that. So you have these little micron ports here, so you could actually store his weapons back there if you wanted to, or you can take the weapon and mount it on the side like so, so that he doesn't have to hold it. It's kind of up to you. So that'll pretty much do it for Pirate Clone Wingspan. Don't forget to check out my other Botcon 2004 figure reviews. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Twitter. This has been Tembiota, and I'll see you next time.